Hey guys, I'm back. This past weekend was the baseball card show here in Wichita, Kansas. I co-hosted along with Oliver Sports. The show was awesome. I didn't do any video at the show because I'm kind of do this channel, but I'm not a vlogger, so I just uncomfortable doing that. Other people don't understand it. You get weird looks, so I just didn't do it. But I will say that the show was a huge success here in Wichita. It was comments coming from people where they were very happy to have something of that caliber back in this city again. We had people driving in from out of state, Nebraska, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas. We had dealers from multiple states show up, and it was just a nice mix of high end to current day stuff like you see in front of you here to vintage to just memorabilia. It was just a great mix. The dealers that were chosen were just really good. So we hope to do another one here in a couple months, trying to get some details finalized. I don't know how much of a part I'll be into it, but I did have a lot of dealers come up to me at the end, and they're just very happy with the outcome, the turnout, just the way it was set up. It was just a real good experience. So, but anyways, I did rather well. I'm not going to get into the numbers, but I moved some stuff. But when you're at a card show, you also got to buy some stuff, and then you see the guy in front of you here, I'm going to buy him. So it was hard to get away from my booth because of the number of people that were there. But before we set up, as we were setting up, I was able to make some rounds, and I found a few goodies. And then the guys know I collect mice, so they brought them to me as well. And some of them were just given to me. Had a lot of cards just given to me. It was really cool. So, anyways, you can see the Casey Mize. This row is all Mize cards that I already had. I already had all of these. So, for what I got into these, I mean, like that die cut was like $3, but the rest of these were like dollar, or they were bundled. I was getting them for like 50 cents. They were good deals. The guys knew me. They knew I liked Mize, and they were pulling them out when I found them. So a few that, like I said, the guy that was set up next to me actually gave me a few of these Mize cards. It was really, I made him some deals and on some of the stuff I had in my case, and we kind of just traded back and forth. And it's not about breaking even. It's just about hey, you want that, you want that. So I think I even gave him like a 70s era Brett card too. So just what you do. Finally got that Keel Badu card from the 86 Tops. And then these Mize cards here, I did not have yet. So I did not have the foil version in the gallery. Wasn't even really sure what that was. I didn't even know it existed. That is the black and white version of that card. This, I guess it's an Archives. I'm not real familiar with Archives. I have a card like this one, but it's not that cracked ice looking velocity, whatever. I don't know what they call it. So when I got that, I thought it was going to be in this pile, but when I started adding the trading card database, it actually ended up down here because it's a different variation of what I already had. There's another Casey Mize that I didn't know existed. Pretty cool looking card. And I finally got the Series 1 short print right there. So very happy to have it. That's the card on the right. I don't think I had any of the short prints yet for Casey Mize. So very happy to get that one. Finally got a Tawny for my 2018 Heritage set. I got these two cards from the same guy, believe it or not. I think that was like $45 for the pair, which is pretty good. I think the Mize was 20, the Tawny was 25. I didn't even talk him down. He was always good to me. So these were given to me. The guys know I collect the short prints, and I always use them as trade bait on Trading Card Database to get the ones that I need. I believe the same guy that was set up next to me gave me those as well. When I first got to the show, he had a box up here. And so I bought his base cards out of his hobby box. I think I paid $20 for that. And I paid $20 for a bunch of Series 1 of 2022 Tops as well. But there was a lot more than this. That was all I needed. I ended up moving a bunch of them to some other people that collect, that I trade with here locally. So even though it was $20, I couldn't even buy like 2 blaster boxes for that, guys. Those are the Heritage doubles that came out of the box. Pick this up for a guy that watches this channel. You know who you are. I have something else in here I'll show you here in a minute that I'm pretty sure you're going to want. He likes Kevin Biggio, so, I'll do that. When I first got to the show, I saw this card right here, and I was like, oh God, I gotta have it. And then I was like, you know what? Those are so cool, dude. I didn't realize how thick those cards were. I thought they were going to be little thin cards like this on all the pictures I've seen. But they're actually like the medallion cards you got in the past. And I started going around and collecting as many of them as I could find. And I got all of these right here. So I'll go a little slower here. So you've got Bichette and Buxton, Voto, Betts. You got Carrera and Alonso, Posey, Kershaw. You've got Freddie Freeman, Yelich, Cole, and then down here you've got Guerrero and Devers. And somehow, some way, I ended up with the there's Molina there. Somehow, some way, I ended up with a blue version of Aaron Judge. I didn't know there was different versions. I was just grabbing them. I was paying like $2, $3 a piece for them, and went from those. I know that I'm missing like 7 or 8 of them. I don't remember which ones, all of them they are, but I know like Ohtani's one, Trout. Wander's not in there. Wander Franco. So there's some big names in there. I think was Harper. I don't think I have Harper yet either, but you know I really liked them. These were doubles, and I will tell you guys, if you get these, they fit in the 130 point cases. These hard shell, these top loaders, they fit in the 130 point. But you got to be careful because tops. Watch this. See how easy that comes out? I mean, it's coming out rather easy. Now watch this Freddie Freeman that I have over here. It's not going to come out. There's different thicknesses in these cards. So I don't know if Topps just used a certain paper stock and they just went with it, but these 3 up here are the thinner versions of the cards. And I'm probably going to keep the thicker ones because I hate putting tape and stuff over these. Maybe if I had those like little clear circles like they put over some of the redemption cards that you get, I would probably do that, but I don't like painter's tape on these. I don't, so I'm gonna go with that. But yeah, just heads up on those. To the guy that wanted the Biggio card, I did get an extra Freddie Freeman, so reach out to me if you're interested in it. Otherwise I'm probably gonna move him. I'm gonna move all 3 of those to get 3 that I don't have. So did get this blaster in a trade that I did. It was the guy bought several really nice cards for me. He actually purchased the 55 Bowman Ted Williams card that was in that video that I had. This like collecting vintage, buyer beware. It was kind of like my mistake that I made, and luckily I worked with a great dealer, and he made it right for me. And but anyways, he got that card. He bought all my Otanis. He bought all the Otanis but one, I believe, that I had in that case. And some Tatis's, yeah, I'm sure he's going to send him in and get him graded. He'll probably do rather well on those. So, but anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this box right here. I'm going to pause the video, and then I'll come back, and it'll just be right on the tail end of this. So we'll talk to you. Okay, guys, got the mess cleaned up that was there. We'll bust this box and see if we get any goodies in here. Hopefully I get a medallion card I don't already have. Chances are I probably won't. But maybe it'll be a good one. Maybe I get the Wander. That would be kind of nice to have that one out of the way for that set. So I don't want to pay the prices I've seen online for them already. They're going around $15, $17 range. It's not too much, but you guys know that I'm not really one to jump on board with new prospects and stuff, so I'll do Casey Mize because I've watched him, but I don't like to gamble on the cards that on people that I don't know, and I have not seen anything out of Wander. Not that I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying I haven't watched him, so I don't know really what the guy's about. So I'm not skeptical, but anyways, here is the odds if you want to check them out. I'm gonna leave the wrapper on it. I hope that doesn't blur, but that is the odds. If you want to freeze that, I'll move up slowly so you can see all of it. So that is what we're going for. Sorry, the Topps logos are over it. I don't have another one to show you. Here's the cards, and let's see what we got. Let's flip them over and do them from the top, so we're not looking at the back of them. I have a lot of this set already. Like I said, I picked up quite a few of them at the card show. At least I think I said that. I got that box of Heritage. Yeah, I showed it. And here we go. So first set of cards. I'm sure these are going to be backwards and upside down and everything else. There's Kyle Seager. was correct. Looks like the cards came out just fine. Don't see damages on them. So who would be the big one? Wander Franco would obviously be something good. Maybe I'll get a redemption. I haven't got a redemption out of a blaster in a while. So usually, my theory on redemptions is you're really only going to get redemptions or autograph cards if you buy the product when it's brand new. It seems like the later you get, the more just base cards, like these would be like the best cards you get in there. So pack 2 coming up. I like how easy these pull apart. In the past, these packages were really kind of difficult to get apart. So, okay, so here we go. Posey. Kimball. Man, I'm not used to seeing him in that uniform. What is that, White Sox? Wow, that almost looks blue. Ron. Not sure. Put on. Trying to stay in the frame and trying to see the names at the same time. It's a bit of a challenge. Spencer Howard. Moving on. Rockies team card. Arizona Diamondbacks. We got a silver something coming up here. There's Kemp. And we got a sideways card. It looks like we got is that Tatis in there? How far? Team card. I'll take it. We got Bryce Harper. So that is not a numbered card. I think the gold cards are numbered if you can get one of those. But we'll take that one. It's not bad. I'll leave that one up here. All right, next pack. This is the third one. Man, this thing's open really easy. They have been watching my videos and hearing me complain about how hard it is to get the packs open without denting the cards. So I'll crack myself up. All right, there's Marte. Flipping. Can. Wow, one card upside down. Come on, I'd rather it just be backwards so I get a short print. Wheeler. Straw. There's a good one. I know somebody would want that card. Not sure if it's a double though. I'll have to go through and see how many of these cards I need for my set. Okay, I don't think I've ever gotten one of these yet. So 2021 greatest hits. Nick Castellanos, former Detroit Tiger. And we've got Pete Alonso. All right. Looks like the next pack's the thick one. Not the one I'm holding, but the next one down looks like it's probably the thick one. So, looks like I'm getting one of those MLB All-Star cards on the back of every one of these packs. See, here's another one right here. So every card, every pack so far has had one of those. So this must be pretty easy. There's Trout. I had a couple of these in the card show, and I know one of them moved rather quickly. Trout always does well in the card shows. I don't mind holding on his cards because I know I can move them there, get a little cash so I can get stuff that I want. Upside down. X-rayed. I had a guy had an auto rookie of this guy. It was worth about $35 on eBay. I made him an offer. He didn't want to go for it. And I was like, you know, I understand. I would personally probably just hang on to it anyways. I think it was already graded too, which is kind of nice. Yeah, this has the thick medallion card in. I can tell by the thickness of this bad boy. Yeah, it's a thick one. The medallion cards are coming in different thicknesses. Now, that doesn't mean like there's variations. It's just whatever card stock they pulled at the time. You can set two of them side by side, and they are different thicknesses. You can clearly see it. So, let me guess, just one card. Yep. Why do they do that? Come on, Topps. Let me guess. That's one of the ones that's like backwards on the back too. Yeah, I see. No, it wasn't. Okay, never mind. Topps has got to do something about the collating. There's a Tony. I don't think I have that one yet. If I do, I don't remember it. Reyes. Sorry if I got a frame, guys. I'm kind of spinning here. It's throwing me out of frame. Trout. I need it. I got a card I needed on that patch, so that's great. I actually texted somebody last night about that card, so. Okay, Kyle Tucker. Buxton. So, yep. Nice to get one of the cards I needed. Now if we could just get a short print or something or an autograph out of this box, that would be pretty good. Are there hot boxes in these? I know there are in Heritage, but I don't know if there are in Topps base. I always say I think every pack would have a hit if that was the case. All right, Ramirez is coming up. Paul. Greinke. It's upside down, but it's not backwards. And we got Pick the Game. This must be one of those home run cards. I'm not going to flip it over in the back because I don't know if there's a code on it or not. Who we got there? Is that Voto? I think, or is that Castellanos? I can't tell. It's Voto. And yes, there's this quote. There's a code on the back. That's one of those you gotta scratch off things. So, all right, last pack, and this will be the end of the baseball card show stuff I got this time around. And I did get another MLB card on the back of this one, along with something else. So there's Winkler. I sold a Jesse Winkler autograph card for a pretty good. Somebody got a good deal on that. It was already graded, but it was a low grade card because the guy who sent it in just probably had fingerprints on it or something like that, and that's an automatic knockdown on the card because there's something on the surface. So, Scherzer. So see how I'm putting my thumbs on these cards? Really probably shouldn't do that. I probably should have gloves on, or I should be like trying to slide them over from the side and whatnot and try to get them without that. So, oh, we got a Derek Jeter here card. Welcome to the show, Derek Jeter. Is this a Walmart thing? It's got a WTS, so I'm assuming it's a Walmart. And then we've got Yadi Molina. So it is our last MLB. So that is what we got. Those were probably the two, I guess you can call them hit cards. So we got a foil team card of Padres, and we got Trout on the medallion card. So that'll work. We'll see you guys. Bye.